Dutchman. I'm Mr. Beverman, I be the flowing Dutchman. Yeah, shuffle on the production. Like this, yeah, like this, yeah. The flowing Dutchman, yeah. The flowing Dutchman, yeah. The flowing Dutchman. I'm Mr. Beverman, I be the flowing Dutchman. Yeah, shuffle on the production. Like this, yeah, like this, yeah.
Boom, Indian club education. The exercise we're going to do today is going to be the outside overhead swing. So last week we did the overhead swing, which is basically going over the head. Today we're going to do the exact opposite. So we're going to move in the opposite direction and come over the head. So think about doing this motion, but then just same way back. So whenever you do a 360 with two hands, one hand is always doing this side and one hand is always doing this side. Think about that for a little bit. Enjoy the video. Alright, first a lighter club and one-handed. So whenever we do a overhead swing, so a regular swing with a mudguard or a heavy club or a mace, at least if it's one-handed, is going to be this direction, over, and elbow goes in. Now with the outside swing we're going to do the exact opposite. So first I'm going to come into this boxer position. So think about the wrist being straight and keeping it straight. So the elbow moves up and you get a horizontal position of the weight. Now if the weight is relatively heavy, it will already drop. Now you want to avoid this by going through the motion, so don't stop here. After you come through this position, you basically let the weight drop, but you keep the straight angle from wrist to elbow. So you don't drop it like this, you keep it straight, elbow comes up and all the way behind your shoulder. So like this. Now from here, I'm going to pull the weight over and back to the center. So I start boxer position, the drop, still over the shoulder, and now over the head I return. And back to the start. So one goes over the shoulder, over the head, and as I return, the opposite, and you can already see that you can come into the same rhythm as the regular overhead swing. But now, outside. Now the thing with this outside swing is you really want to make sure you're dropping down. I see a lot of people keeping their elbows up and then pulling it back. What I want to see is you go fully down and up. The more momentum you create, the more swing you can create, the less muscle you need to use. Lavendel XLs from Heroic Sport, shout out to them. They're about 7 kilograms each. Now this is quite heavy for an outside swing, so I wouldn't recommend this doing the first time. Practice light before you try this. Now you'll see I do this exact same move. I come into the boxer position, I drop, I pull back over the head. And I reach down all the way. Just like with a regular 360, you want to reach down towards your neck, to even the bottom of your neck. And you'll feel that the lower you come, the more momentum you're creating. Now as you mature in this swing a little bit, you can even do the 2-count swing, which will intensify the repetitions you can do in the amount of time you're actually practicing the exercise. Now the way we're going to do that is I'm going to race, instead of starting the next exercise when I reach down, I'm going to start the next swing, so with the opposite hand, the moment I hit momentum behind my back. So that is exactly this point. Boom, 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 boom. Now as you can see, this is not very easy, and I definitely wouldn't recommend this to try as a beginner. But you can see the progression you can make when practicing this exercise. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so, please click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these videos. And if you have any other questions, please put them in the description below. Dhanyavad.
I get up in that booty cause the flows are composed and sold up. They bows those who suppose are not supposed to be so dope. As I roll with this hella dope. Why? Cause I'm telling you so. My shit's worldwide and did I mention this hella dope? Most definitely professional beyond three-dimensional space and time. When I rhyme it's the finest spiritual world. My rhymes combine knowledge for the mind. But having a good time giving you both. That's what hip-hop is all about. No matter the color of your skin, we do this from the heart. This is coming from within. The inner soul of me. Sound cliche, but I'ma show you what it means. As soon as the beat plays, I get on stage like we'll let the lion out the game. Sorta like Dr. Banner when it gets in rain. So yo, come on.